Hey everyone, and welcome back. This is Memory Recall number 18 for GCSE Higher students. Hopefully you're looking after yourselves and doing well, and let's crack on with today's video. So in this one, we're looking at doing the same kind of idea as normal, interleaving starter, 4 questions for you to try and recall some knowledge. Practicing them in this kind of staged way is always really good. So if you've not done for a while, don't feel bad about yourself. If you've forgotten some of the things, it'll soon come back. And then over time, you'll get better and better and better at doing them. That's the same with both the facts and formula test at the end and also the questions in between. Let's get on with today's questions. So here we are. I've added in some different ones based on people's requests. So we've got an investment question. This is compound interest over 5 years. Notice it says how much money would I earn. So I don't want to know exactly how much there is in the account at the end, but the difference between what I start with and what I end with. We've got probability of rolling a 6 and flipping a head. This is a regular 6-sided dice and a regular fair coin. Expanding out some brackets, and again solving a trig equation I've left in there because it's something that people are finding tricky, so the more we do the better we'll get. Pause the video, answers will appear shortly. Okay, and so here are the solutions. So the first one I said about earning this amount of money. To work out the amount of compound interest, you're going to do the amount that you start with, multiply it by your multiplier, so 1.5%, so 1.015 to the power of 5. That's because it's done over 5 years. That gives me this amount of money. Now the difference, the amount of money that I'm earning, is the difference between what I've got now and what I started with. So £115.93. Next one, calculating the probability of rolling a 6 and flipping a head. Well, the probability of getting a 6 is 1 out of 6. The probability of getting a head is a half. So a 6 and a head. Remember, and when we're doing probability is multiply. So a 6 times a half is a 12th. Expanding these brackets out, what we've got to do is multiply this by this and this by this. So we're multiplying the term on the outside of the bracket by each of the terms inside. So 4 times 3, 12, y squared times y is y cubed. And then here we've got a 4 and a 2 which I can multiply together. The other things I can't, so I've left them in alphabetical order with my powers. And then finally, solving sine x equals 0.1. What we need to do is we have to sketch our graph. Remember, our sine graph starts at 0, goes through 180 back up to 360. We find the principal value on our calculator. So sine to the minus 1 of 0.1 gives me 5.7 and a bit degrees. And then for my second value, I've worked out from 180, I would need to come back this way. So imagine a line coming across here at 0.1. You can see I'm going to get a value coming down here. And then the next value is a little bit back in from 180. So that's my second value there. Okay, formulas for today. We've got 6 formulas for you to try. Answers will appear shortly. So write down what you can remember and we'll see what you've got. And here we go. So volume of a cylinder, pi r squared h, odd number. You can have 2 different things here. You can do 2n plus 1 or 2n minus 1. Sine rule for a side, a over sine a equals b over sine b. Area of any triangle, half ab sine c. Cosine rule for a side, we've got a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cos a. And Pythagoras' theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I've deliberately added these ones in so that we can kind of get used to the familiarity of them. And also, if you've not yet worked through this unit 43 or more trigonometry, I suggest that you do so sooner rather than later, as we're going to keep asking questions on this. It's assumed knowledge now. I'm going to assume that you've done it, and any future questions might involve using these. Okay. So well done if you've done well today. Whether you've got them all right or whether you've tried your best, that's all we can really ask for. Hopefully we'll see you all soon, and if not, then we'll see you next time here. Cheers, bye-bye.